Happy Carnival!
Hey.
And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. We're live remote right now at the Blue Crab Restaurant and Oyster Bar in Slidell. And we just served as judges for the Krewe of Bilge.
That's a great parade, you know.
Yeah,
It's the one parade you don't have to worry about them getting stuck on some other route.
Right.
They will always be in the neighborhood.
The theme this year was heroes and villains, and we had probably 15 floats, 20 floats, somewhere around there.
Yeah, in that neighborhood.
They had several real pretty ones that I recall. Our guest judge as well, Miss Dana Dufresne. She is with the Stroll Lakeshore Estates magazine, and we got to see a variety of floats. So, some of them that have been popping up in our conversations here have been the Wizard of Oz float.
Indeed.
They had like a bubble, like the boy in a bubble.
Glinda
bubble
came down in a bubble.
with Glinda in it, and they had a couple of the other characters from Wizard of Oz. They had the Bonnie and Clyde one.
That was really cool.
Yeah, they had bullet holes drilled in or whatever onto the.
Which seems like a bad idea for a boat.
Yeah.
Bullet holes.
Exactly.
But it kept going.
Exactly, but it really looked good.
It's a good buoyancy anyway.
Let's see. They had it was a Navy float, I guess. I mean, it was.
Yeah, I think they called it the True Heroes, and I think it was Navy based. But yeah, that was really nice to see.
I got some camouflage socks, which are really, really exciting.
I'm jealous.
The thing that I'm most.
Like my hat is from Mars, the parade, so like it looks like a military
Right.
Something that really impressed me was the return to the balloons.
The balloons
By the Krewe of Bilge. That looks like King Neptune, Bo Barons created the balloons. So thank you, sir. We as the balloon collectors genuinely appreciate that.
Yeah, and we get to rub it in all the other guys' face didn't come out. So.
Yeah, so many people from the doubloon crew.
Guys are crazy guys.
Let's see.
Because we are so. But I thought the costumes this year were better than usual. They're much more elaborate and they looked real nice this year.
Yeah.
People seem to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The riders. Yeah. The riders were having a good time.
Well, it looked like also on the Grand Marshal's float, it looked like they were having a real good time.
Real good time.
And what perfect Grand Marshals for them to pick. They picked the Fireman of the Year, Captain Adam Willis, and the Policeman of the Year, Detective Ben Williams. So, to salute our public
frontline, yeah.
Our public frontline heroes. The guys that keep us safe from fires and from crime. Thank you, thank you both for y'all's service. I know that y'all don't get appreciated as often as you should.
That's the truth.
Let's see. We had mentioned the King, Bo Barons. The Queen was Kaylee Rain Judd, which I believe I was catching from the Captain Jana. I think that's her daughter.
It is.
Oh, okay.
It is Jana's daughter. Mm-hmm.
So quite an honor to keep that tradition within the family. I know
Indeed.
that it's not. From what I understood, it's not just a hey, I like you. You're going to be my king this year. You know what I mean?
I'll be a king.
Right.
If I recall correctly from our interview with them, it's drawn, and I know that it's picked at their Halloween party.
Yep.
So like when you see the coronation, the king is dressed like, I'm just saying this is an example, but he's dressed like a clown or
right,
whatever.
right,
You know
or
what I mean?
Dracula.
He's not in his kingly garb. So I think that's pretty cool that it's at a Halloween party for sure.
Right.
Um,
No doubt.
Well, we were worried about rain today. I mean, it's a little foggy, but it turned out to be a nice day for a parade. It's just a great setting.
It really is.
Like sit on the waterfront, watch parade go by, catch some
See
throws.
pelicans flying.
Yeah. There's just nothing like it. So we've been coming to this parade for the past several years. It's the first time I've had the honor of judging, but we've always enjoyed it. It's always been a parade that's high up on our list. And getting out to Slidell this weekend is really where it is for Mardi Gras because, they kick it off really.
Right.
The Titans last night and Bilge today and
Poseidon tonight.
On.
Yeah, Slidell does a really good job parade season. It's really family oriented. It's a lot of fun. I'd put it up there with any areas parades.
And I like that they're a lot of the crews are pulling in some of the besides the the obvious favorites of the North Shore bands, the Slidells, the Salmons, the North Shore, Pearl River, so on and so forth. But they'll bring in a couple of the popular bands and march teams from the South Shore as well. Which I'm sure is a welcomed thing for the residents over here.
Oh, for sure.
For an opportunity to get to see like the 610 Stompers and
yes.
The Mandy Milkshakers. I know that they only get to as much as they try to do parades over here. Sometimes the opportunities to get in front of crowds in New Orleans is too hard to pass up.
Right.
Oh, that's a giant elephant.
Yeah.
You saw that thing?
He was really big.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an honor thus far to judge with you guys. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm really excited about it. Stroll Lakeshore Estates is going to do a story on the parade and you guys, and I'm sure that there's several of the boats that were in today that were residents of Lakeshore Estates. So I think there's a few of them that do participate in the parade, so they'll be anxious to read up on, and see the story that we put together. And
where can people follow your publication?
On Facebook, it's Stroll Lakeshore Estates, and on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, Stroll Mag Lakeshore Estates on Instagram. But that page we normally just promote our business partners, our advertising partners in the magazine, and of course share any stories that residents are willing to put out publicly.
Yeah.
And things like that, because the magazine is a private publication just for them. But we do put in stories that are relative to them outside of the neighborhood. So this is definitely one of those stories.
Yeah. Well, I love the fact that it gives the local residents of of the community
Right.
an opportunity to see, oh, Frank lives next door to me. He's a professional,
Exactly.
or lives a few blocks up the street, whatever.
Right.
And he's a professional painter. I'm looking for a professional painter.
That's exactly.
I can
That's exactly
keep my
right.
money within the community.
Yep. So we just kind of try to build a sense of community within an already wonderful neighborhood, and then provide an avenue for local businesses, mostly mom and pop businesses, to get in front of the people there. So it's a lot of fun.
So we really appreciate you joining us.
I'm thrilled to be here.
I put out word yesterday that we were taking bribes of king cake. Did you get it? Well, no, we didn't get any king cake. What?
No king cake. Well, I think the band is at least sound checking. I don't know if they're starting up yet, but I hear them sound checking, I think.
Yeah. So.
I'm not familiar with the band. I think they're called Grits and Greens. was it? Or something like grits and greens.
All right.
You know they have to have soul, huh?
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to looking back through the pictures that we have and
yes.
Making, I guess, some final decisions. I know we still have a few of the floats that we need to make decisions on. The awards were best overall, best costume, most novel, and best decorated. So
yeah, we have a little bit of work ahead of us, guys.
Yeah, I mean
This
it's
particular boat, not decorated.
No, not that great.
yeah.
No, not that
Thank you
great.
so much.
I'll take another rum punch. Cheers. How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hungry yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So, well, we're gonna take a break here and go check out what we've seen so far and try and put some numbers to the paper, and we'll sign it out. We will see you on the route. Happy Mardi Gras.